Hello viewers, today we are going to see about linear momentum of a system of particles. So the linear momentum P, it's a vector quantity. P is equal to mass into velocity. Since velocity is a vector, therefore P, linear momentum, is also vector. Force is equal to dP by dt, that is rate of change of momentum. So if you consider n number of particles of the complete object, suppose this is the object. If you consider each and every particle, the momentum is the summation of the individual particle, that is total P is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3 and goes up to nth particle. Suppose if you consider particle 1, this particular particle will have mass m1 and velocity v1. Similarly, the next particle, the mass may differ. It may be m2 and the velocity may differ, which is v2. Likewise, you will be considering all the particles of the system of particles or for the whole body. In that case, the total momentum, linear momentum, is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2 plus goes up to mn vn, nth particle momentum. Therefore, this can be collectively written as P, total momentum of the whole body, or the total momentum of the system of particles is equal to mass into velocity. Now if I say capital M, it is the total mass of the system, that is, this is the object, so the total mass of the object is capital M. And V is the velocity of center of mass of the system. So this object will be having a center of mass C. So this V means the velocity of the center of mass of this whole system. That's the meaning of V. Okay, next. So now if we want to differentiate linear momentum. So dP by dt. So dP by dt is nothing but force, which is equal to d by dt. What is P? Mass into velocity. Now m is constant and dV by dt. Rate of change of velocity is nothing but acceleration. Therefore dP by dt, that is rate of change of momentum, is nothing but mass into acceleration. And this we have already seen that it is due to external force but not due to the internal force. This we have already seen in the previous video. Therefore we can always write the rate of change of momentum is purely due to the external force and not due to the internal force. Therefore, we can say this is nothing but Newton's second law of motion extended to a system of particles. So, we are considering n number of particles, and this equation is nothing but Newton's second law. That means the rate of change of momentum is equal to force. But what is that force? It is the external force and not the internal force of the system. Suppose n number of forces are acting on this body, say F1, F2, F3, F4, F5 and Fn. If all the forces are added up together, vectorially added up together, and if the force becomes 0, that is, if external force becomes 0, that means this value is 0. You all know that differentiation of a constant alone will give you the answer 0. Therefore, the linear momentum, which is a vector, P vector, should be a constant. So that's all about linear momentum of system of particles. This is chapter 7.4 NCERT Physics 11th standard. Thanks for watching this video. Nandri.